Hey, Randy, I'm outside the funeral home. What's going on? Right when I get in there, I get a bucket of water dumped on me, seriously? And then get kicked out. What the hell is going on here? Sam, why'd you even come here? You're not welcome. I made sure the staff not let you in no matter what. Your only option is to leave, so goodbye. What are you saying, Randy? This is our father's funeral we're talking about, for God's sake. Do I really have to explain it to you in black and white? I don't want you coming to Dad's funeral because it's embarrassing to have a high school dropout of a little brother come here. You're a total disgrace. I don't give a crap if you're my younger brother or not. Am I getting my point across to you, little brother? Are you still harping on about academic achievement? Dad hated that kind of viewpoint. I don't care what Dad thought. The fact is, you're a hindrance to society. No education, no skill, no finesse. A lot of people, prestigious people, that knew and respected Dad are coming here today to pay their respects. He was the CEO of a major company. There are many people that are going to pay tribute to him. You really expect both his sons to be there to greet the well-wishers, and one of them is a high school dropout. I could not bear the indignity. A good percentage of those well-wishers know the reason I dropped out of school. It's no use, Sam. You're not getting in here as long as I say so. Give up, man. See you around, Sam.
Hey, Sam. You okay?
Emily, is that you?
I was waiting in the lobby area for you when I heard that Randy chased you away.
Is he already inside?
Yeah, the traffic was pretty light, so I got here sooner than I expected. Did he really dump water on you?
Yeah, I'm still soaked, actually. A bunch of his co-workers, or should I say lackeys, threw me out after that. Those lackeys are guarding the main entrance as well as the side entrances, preventing me from even getting close to the place. How's Randy? What's he up to?
The funeral directory called him over, and he's busy running around doing chores. Seems kind of busy at the moment.
I see. Thanks. Well, I'm soaking wet. I can't do much in this condition, I guess. I better give it up and go home, at least for now.
Can I ask you something, Sam? Why is your brother like that? I mean, treating his younger brother with such disdain.
Yeah, well, my brother judges people by their academic background.
So this has to do with you dropping out of high school?
He's a college graduate, so he can't bear the thought of a family member being a high school dropout. He just finds it unacceptable.
But how could he? The circumstances at the time was unavoidable. Doesn't he understand that? The CEO, your father, was overjoyed that you made that decision. It was a difficult decision for you. And Randy, he was there. He witnessed the whole thing, and he treats you like this? It just seems so heartless. He doesn't understand a thing. He could at least let you into your own father's funeral.
Don't worry about it. Emily, I'm sure Dad's looking down on me from up there. He knows what's going on. I'll be there for the big public event later in the day. I'll sneak into that somehow, put on a disguise or something, and pay my respects. No worries. Now or later today, it makes no difference.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Better not make any waves now, and ruin your father's funeral.
I should go home and change at least. I'll be back later.
Alright, just be careful, okay?
Hey, Randy, I just got to the office. Where the hell is my desk? I asked the other staff members and they tell me you came in early this morning with your guys and moved everything. What's going on? Didn't even expect you to be here. I thought I would start today. I just took a few days off when Dad passed, you know this. So where the hell is my desk? Do I have to spell everything out for you, Sam? Please. You're fired, Sam. That's what it means. Pardon me? Do you even realize that you're the only person in this office that's a high school dropout? You only graduated from junior high, bro. You really think people are going to listen to you? Dad was too easy on you, always spoiling you. But you begged him to let you in the company, and he relented. You didn't get into this company on your own merits. It was given to you on a silver platter. We can't use people like you. One thing's for sure, the next CEO of this company, which would be me, isn't some pushover. We don't need a worthless dropout in our company. We're better than that. There's no guarantee that you will be the next CEO. It hasn't been announced yet. There needs to be a board meeting as well as an investors meeting. The results of those meetings will determine the next CEO. That's where you're wrong, Sammy. I don't care what the investors or board members say. It will be a college graduate like myself that will be slated to become the next CEO after my father. There's no denying it, sir. I'm sorry, Sam. You're fired. Should I repeat it so that there is no misunderstanding, Sam? I'm the next CEO, and the high school dropout is out of a job. I can see the headline now. College graduate son takes over as CEO, and worthless dropout brother sacked. You keep repeating that ad nauseum. I heard you the first time. All right then. So what are you going to do about it? If that's how you want it, okay. I'm out. Actually, you had no other choice. No, actually, I did have a choice. I already submitted my resignation 2 months ago. What are you talking about? I was going to take that break after Dad died and just not come back. I was not even going to come in today. But with all the chaos after Dad passed, I didn't have time to come and clear out my desk. So I dropped in today to do that, but then you beat me to it. Saved me the trouble, thanks, Randy. So that means I'll be gone from this company without any prodding from you. Are you for real? You mean I didn't have to go through all that trouble? Too bad, though. I actually wanted to get you fired so you couldn't get any of the benefits. Does that mean you get a hefty retirement package? I thought I'd get rid of a high school dropout and see you left with nothing. That would have been fun to see. Oh well. Yeah, what a shame. Anyway, I'm resigning because I already have another job lined up. Pardon me? Thanks for cleaning out my desk and all, Randy. I'll just say goodbye to everyone and be on my way. I can't imagine what kind of company would want a guy like you working for them. That must be a real disreputable operation. Oh, but come think of it, it might be kind of fun to watch you squirm even more. Yo, Emily, what's up? Did you hear? Little Sammy up and quit. Can you believe it? He said he already found a new job, but it's some fly-by-night operation, some dodgy company. So Emily, more of a reason to drop that boring dude and start dating the next CEO.
Oh, hello, Randy. Yes, I did hear he landed a new job, but what I heard was that he was recruited. You know, so-called headhunting.
Come, Emily, give me a break. Headhunting refers to recruiting top talent. It does not refer to people like Sam, he's just a...
Yes, I know, high school dropout. I'm surprised you don't know anything about your younger brother.
What are you trying to say?
This was before I joined the company, but I was told by some of the long-time staff members. About 10 years ago, the company was on the verge of bankruptcy.
Huh? The company was on the verge of bankruptcy? You're talking about our company, right?
Yes, it was a tough time for her father. He was adamant about allowing Sam to go to that private high school and college, and had set aside the tuition. This was about the time that you had just graduated from college, and already landed an executive position at the company. Apparently, you got it into your head that the money was actually set aside to celebrate your graduation and company status. You spent that money for an extravagant party with your friends and blew the whole thing in one night.
Oh, this is the first I'm hearing this BS.
I was told that the entrance fee for that high school was approximately $2,000, but at the time, the company was in dire circumstances. Your father wasn't able to scrape together the amount in time, and Sam was prevented from entering the school. That's why Sam decided to forgo high school and college and work at your father's company.
You're kidding me.
But when Sam joined the company and really put his efforts into reviving it, things started to look up. He came up with some brilliant ideas and earned the trust of his clients. After his tireless efforts, the company experienced a V-shaped recovery in just 3 years and made the company profitable again.
Why haven't I heard about this?
Maybe you just didn't want to hear it. Everyone in the company knew except you. All you were interested in was status. You never stopped to think about Sam and what he did for the company. All you were concerned about was his failure to graduate from high school. That's all you were fixated on. To think such a narrow-minded person would take over the company. That's what troubles me. To be honest, I don't think you'll ever be the CEO.
Come on, Emily, don't be like that.
I don't want to be associated with you any longer. Goodbye.
Hey Sam, pick up if you're there. Where did you put those documents for Ace Industries and King Corporation? They're not in the files.
Pardon me?
Those documents include signed contracts for those big projects. I lose them and we're finished. I need them ASAP.
Normally, you would put these kind of documents into the company safe. I hope you didn't just have them sitting on your desk. If they went missing today, I have no idea where they are.
What? But you handled those projects too, right?
Yeah, but I had the marketing department take over all business dealings 3 days ago. I have nothing to do with those companies anymore. I also didn't have the authorization to access the safe anymore. I suggest you contact the people in charge now and verify the situation with them.
That file folder wasn't...
I'm not sure what you're saying, Randy. Hold on a second. Don't tell me that when you had my desk cleared out, you also dumped everything in the safe. I hope that's not what you're suggesting. Wait, back up. Was the AP Corp files in there too?
AP, what are you talking about?
And I last checked, AP Corp sent over some high-priority documents.
Are you serious? Those are in the safe?
Please don't tell me you threw them out. If I were you, I'd go to each of the departments handling those accounts and apologize to them. And get those files back to them ASAP.
Yeah, but I was,
Come on, Randy, snap out of it. No time to be texting me.
I put the files, the documents through the shredder.
The shredder? Seriously? Randy? You mean to tell me that it's all confetti now?
I was only trying to,
What the hell is wrong with you? This is serious, man. I'm going to contact the office right away.
No, wait, don't do that. They really gave me a dressing down after you blabbed about this whole thing.
Can I ask you something, Randy? Were you trying to put the blame on me by getting rid of those documents? I thought all those clients were under your supervision. What the hell is wrong with you? I can understand you wanting to give me a hard time, but why would you jeopardize the company and put our clients at risk? Or is it your intention to totally bankrupt our father's company? A company he spent his whole life building. Of course not, why would I even think that? I'm going to be the next CEO of this company, why would I do that? That's suicide. That means you're either real dumb or you're soft in the head. What the hell are you talking about? How could a college graduate next in line to be CEO be dumb? Hey, Randy, didn't the office ask you to stay at home until they figure out what they were going to do with you? Why do you even know about that? I didn't. You just verified it. Darn it, if this fooled the wrong way, my chance of becoming CEO... Hey, Emily, how are you? Look, can I ask a favor? I really need your help. This is about that unfortunate incident where I mistakenly shredded those files. I'm sure you heard about that. Could you tell them that it was you? I mean, you did it without realizing they were important files, and I was covering for you taking the blame. What do you say? You do that for me, and I'll be sure to make you the wife of the next CEO, I promise.
Sorry, but I already resigned from the company.
Huh? Seriously?
I applied for the same company as Sam, and I got a letter from them accepting my application, so... I resigned from the company on the same day as Sam.
What, am I hearing you right? You and Sam both resigned at the same time?
Yes. We went to all the departments to say goodbye to everyone today. Everyone was very understanding. We stopped by your department, but you were nowhere in sight. Were you taking a cigarette break or something? Do people even smoke now?
Did you really resign?
Yes. It was nice working with you these few years. Goodbye.
No, this is not happening. Why does Sam get all the breaks? I'm the college graduate here, what the hell? After my father passed, the board decided that the current vice president take over as CEO. He has been my father's right-hand man since the company's establishment. He also has a strong bond with all the clients. He was the one that handled the mess that Randy got us into. And thankfully, the entire episode ended with minimal damage. This episode with Randy prompted a corporate investigation, which ultimately revealed the substandard business methods of his department. He was ultimately asked to resign, and on top of that, legal proceedings were instituted against him for the damage he caused. He was not much of a saver, it turns out, so that really hit him hard and left him stone broke. My mum wanted nothing more to do with him. Last I heard, he was living in another city, trying to make ends meet. But knowing Randy, he got himself in trouble again. This time he was accused of stalking some woman. Apparently he later borrowed money from some disreputable loan outfit. I'm not sure what happened to him after that.
Hey, Dana. My dad is the CEO, did you know? You're super lucky that I find you so attractive. In the future, you're going to be the CEO's wife.
I think there's a huge misunderstanding. I'm honored to hear that you like me, but I can't go out with you. I have a fiancé.
You're talking about me, right? Don't worry, we can cut out on all the formalities. Just chill. Pretty soon, we're going to be husband and wife.
That's not what I meant. I already have a partner. We're engaged. That's why I can't go out with you, Richard.
It's alright. You don't have to hide anything from me. I love you, and I know you love me too, babe.
Wait, how in the world did you come to that conclusion? You're making me really uncomfortable right now.
I understand. Think of all the money you'll have. It'll be quite the change from how things are now, huh? Hey, how about we go on a nice vacation together? It'll be great. You'll get to know what it's like living as a millionaire.
You're not listening to me, are you? I said I can't go out with you. I'm already engaged to someone else. So please, stop trying to talk me into this.
Come on, you don't have to lie. I wonder how long it's been since we started dating.
What? What are you talking about? We're not dating, Richard. We've never even gone somewhere together. Why are you saying that?
Don't worry, it's okay. I get it. You've been checking me out a lot, haven't you, Dana? Did you think I didn't notice?
Have I? I'm pretty sure I haven't.
You're really shy, aren't you, Dana? But that's alright. That's part of the reason why you're so hot.
Please, would you cut it out? You really shouldn't say stuff like that to people you aren't dating. It's just creepy. Disturbing, even. It's highly inappropriate.
Wow, that stings. But that doesn't change the fact that I love you, babe. I noticed that your expression could get really serious sometimes. However, I have to admit, I like you playing hard to get. Not bad.
Excuse me, but I'm not playing hard to get. I don't appreciate you misinterpreting things like that. If you can't tell, I'm being dead serious.
It's good. I'm a nice guy. I accept you for the way you are. I mean, you're being hit on by the future CEO. Of course you're excited. I really don't blame you. Think about it, Dana. All the other girls would be so jealous.
I'm not so sure about that. Like I said 100 times already, I'm already engaged to someone else. I don't want to be hit on by a guy I'm not interested in. It's just wrong.
You know, Dana, you could be a bit difficult sometimes. I understand you're playing hard to get, but I think you're going a bit too far this time. You don't want me to tell on Father, do you?
Please, would you just cut it out already? I'm just trying to do my job at work. I'm definitely not trying to send you any signals that I'm into you. I know your father is the CEO, but this is starting to get out of hand. And I should mention, I'm not interested in office romance either.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, you're right. Office romance does make things awkward sometimes. So, that's what was troubling you, wasn't it? In that case, you should have just told me so.
Sorry? I don't think you understand.
You want to stay at home and become a housewife, don't you? That's why you were acting so strange. I'm sorry I couldn't notice it earlier.
Hold on. Could you please explain to me how in the world you came to that conclusion? What is wrong with you? Are you insane?
It's okay. I get it now. I was going to keep it a secret, but I guess it's time to let the cat out of the bag, huh? Surprise! You're going to become a housewife, babe.
Okay. I can tell you're definitely not listening to me.
You know what they say. Us guys tend to communicate directly. We take things at face value. We're more confrontational. Girls, on the other hand, they're subtle. They give us cues and hints, but at the end of the day, girls just want us guys to understand. We need to figure out what they're hinting at. I'm sorry I couldn't understand you more sooner. I'll do better next time. I promise.
I'm pretty sure I'm being super direct with everything. I mean, you are right about one thing. I do want you to understand. I'm starting to think this is hopeless.
I know, and I'm deeply sorry about that. I wanted to act a bit cool, you know. Make a show for you. I promise, after the wedding, you can become a housewife. I was planning on telling you that once I officially asked you to marry me.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Marry you? You have to be joking. I'm absolutely not going to marry you. What in the world are you talking about?
Dana, thanks for being my girlfriend. I really appreciate it.
No. Wait a second. This is all wrong. I'm not your girlfriend, Richard. We're not dating.
It's all cool. And like I told you before, you don't have to be so shy. I know you're just trying to be polite because my dad's in charge. I get it. But I wouldn't mind if you acted more honest with me.
What? That's not it at all.
No worries. I, the future CEO, will make sure everything works out for you. For the both of us. Not to mention, you won't have to worry about money anymore. Aren't you glad?
I can't. I seriously can't believe you.
Of course you can't. I'm too good to be true. No one could have ever dreamed of being loved by me. son of the chief executive officer. But I didn't expect you to be so happy, Dana. I'm glad I decided to talk to you about it. You won't regret it.
I can't believe it. Your thought process is unfathomable. It's just scary at this point. Listen, there's no way I'm marrying you. I'm not your girlfriend, Richard. I never was.
Don't worry, it's all right. I get it. You just can't wait to become my fiancée, right? I'll get right on with the marriage proposal. You'll be the happiest girl in the universe. Just you wait.
No, wait, you're getting it all wrong. Seriously, cut it out. Richard, listen to me. You're acting crazy. Richard! Hello?
Don't hold it against me, Dana. That's what you get for rejecting me like that. But you should know, you're such a drama queen sometimes. I just punched you a bit. You didn't need to call an ambulance. I bet the bruise is already gone by now. You're pretty weak if that hurt you.
I can't believe you have the audacity to say that to me. I was sent to the emergency room, and it's all because of what you did to me. You assaulted me. And for what? For rejecting your marriage proposal. And I didn't even want that to begin with. You're a psychopath. I'm going to sue you for this.
Big deal. You just got what you deserved for rejecting me. And it's no use suing me, by the way. Father should have already covered it up by now.
I see. You don't know who my father is, do you?
Why would I know who he is? No matter what, there's no way he's more powerful than my dad. My dad is the CEO, for crying out loud. No one has more authority than he does.
I would beg to differ. I'll tell you, since you don't seem to know. My dad is the head of the local mafia, which is still very much active around here.
The mafia's boss? You've got to be kidding. So what? What's he gonna do? Put a horse head in my bed? Doesn't matter. Pretty sure that doesn't have anything to do with me.
Oh, but it has everything to do with your father, Richard.
And how do you figure that? What would me or my father have anything to do with the mafia's boss?
Some time ago, your father's company was suffering from financial difficulties. It was really close to getting bankrupted. That was when my father came into the picture. He helped your father out. My father didn't give me an exact number, but he said he fronted your dad a couple $1 million to keep his business from going under. For all I know, the two seem to have a pretty long history together. They're really tight.
Oh, is that so? Great news then. That only means that we're pretty much destined to be together. Our fathers would be so proud of us.
You really don't get it, do you? That's what makes you so insufferable.
I don't quite follow.
How long are you planning on deluding yourself like that? You've crossed the line so many times, I can't stand it anymore. Who do you think you are? Who gave you the permission to go on and act like my boyfriend?
What do you mean? It's a tremendous honor to become my girlfriend. A privilege. Aren't you happy too, Dana?
As I said before, you're just being a creep.
What did you say?
I'm not interested in stupid, creepy guys like you. There's no way I'll ever date you.
I don't understand. Dana, what happened? Are you feeling alright? You're not acting like yourself.
That's what makes you so creepy. Could you stop talking to me as if we're dating or something? You barely even know me. For your information, I don't have a single cell in my body that's interested in you.
But Dana, aren't you happy that you're my girlfriend? That you're able to marry me?
Happy? Yeah, right. It only makes me irritated. After all, I have to spend my precious time dealing with idiots like you. I will never, ever date you, Richard. Not in a million years. Besides, as I said countless times before, I'm already engaged to someone else.
What? You are? What do you mean? That's not possible.
Looks like someone wasn't listening, huh? I told you before, haven't I? I have a boyfriend. I'm engaged to him. I love him more than anyone else in the universe. He asked me to marry him. Of course I said yes, and now we're happily engaged.
How dare you? After all this time, you were cheating on me?
Would you just cut it out with your delusional nonsense? Look, I've never dated you in my entire life. Never even thought about it. And I'm definitely not interested in you either. Your little marriage proposal just causes trouble. Don't you ever do it again.
Come on, Dana. You're just trying to act tough, right? Tell me the truth, please.
You assaulted me after I rejected you. What else do you want from me? What else do you expect? I hate you. I despise you.
No, you're just acting. Just playing hard to get. That's what's going on, right? Please, babe, Dana, tell me the truth. I'm begging you.
You're really good at one thing. Taking things the wrong way and deluding yourself. I'm not playing hard to get, Richard. Even if I was, I wouldn't worry about it. My hatred for you is real enough. I'll rather die than date you, much less marry you.
No, you're kidding. Think about it. I'm going to become the next CEO of the company. No girl would ever think about rejecting me. Never.
Well, then think of me as the first girl to ever reject you then. Or is that too hard for you to comprehend? To be honest, I think most girls would prefer you not talking to them. Oh, but you know what? You might want to try out some dating apps. You might be able to hook up with some girls, if they're ignorant enough. Although, I'm sure they'll just be after your money.
This isn't funny, Dana. Everything about me is perfect. And I have tons of cash. I'm flawless.
But it's not your money, is it? It's your father's. Don't act like you're the one who worked for it. Reality check. You're just a balding, creepy, insufferable D-bag. You should really come to your senses. It's only going to get worse from now on.
How dare you say something like that to me? You've deceived me. How could you?
I didn't deceive you. I told you from the get-go. And I should be the one who's angry. Just think of all the trouble you caused.
You know what? Fine. Have it your way. I'll have Father deal with this. You'll be fired. You'll regret everything you've said. And you caused me emotional distress, so don't think I won't be suing you for that, too. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Hello? Have you listened to a single word I've said? My dad is the Mafia's boss. Your father and mine have a long history together. They're close. If I were you, I'd be more worried about yourself.
Oh yeah? What's your dad gonna do? Huh?
Your father knows about what happened between the two of us.
So what? Father's on my side. He'll protect me.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
My dad's infuriated by what you did to me. I did get sent to the hospital after all. My dad usually keeps his cool, but he was fuming. I'd be worried if I were you.
And I don't really care if your dad's mad or not.
He told your father, and apparently he was angry too. He couldn't believe it.
What? What do you mean?
You assaulted the daughter of someone he had close ties with. Not to mention, your reasoning behind that was because I rejected your marriage proposal. You also deluded yourself into thinking the two of us were dating. I'm pretty sure any parent would feel ashamed if their child acted like that.
Is that what they told him? Liar! You're the one who tricked me into thinking you liked me. It's all your fault.
I figured you'd say that, so I made sure to bring your father evidence. Our chat messages explain everything. It perfectly shows what was going on between us. And don't even think about deleting your messages, Richard. It's too late for that. I already took screenshots and saved them in a separate file.
Oh yeah? Then tell me, why should I be worried, huh?
You're going to be disowned by your father, apparently. Too bad about your dream of becoming the future CEO, huh?
Disowned? But why?
I don't know. Maybe because you assaulted me? How on earth did you get through life by being this dense? It's actually astonishing. Not only did you put someone in the hospital, that someone happened to be the daughter of someone very close to your father. You're in for a very rude awakening. One of our fathers is definitely going to knock the rocks out of your head very soon.
Why, Dana? Why do you have to mess up my life like that? This isn't fair. I'll sue you.
OMG, this is actually insane. What reality are you living in? Besides, I'll have you know, my fiancé is a very competent lawyer.
Your fiancé is a lawyer? That doesn't matter. I have all the money in the world. There's nothing I can't solve with a little cash.
No, your dad has all the money in the world. The only money you have is what he gives to you. I wouldn't count on it if I were you. You're going to get disowned, remember?
Damn it, that's not true. I'm his frickin' son.
Son or not, your actions were inexcusable. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't want anything to do with you anymore. Oh yeah, just a friendly reminder. I was physically assaulted and mentally traumatized too. So I'll be seeking compensation from you. See you at court.
Court? As if. There's no way. If anything, we're going to court because I'm suing you.
Sure, go right ahead if you think you can. From now on, we can speak through our lawyers.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
I think it'll be about several $100,000, so prepare yourself. It's nice of you to learn your lesson. You should never mess with my dad and my fiancé. Oh, and don't even think about running away. The Mafia is willing to chase you to the ends of the earth.
After that, Richard asked for help from his dad, the CEO of the company. But the CEO was furious. He disowned him on the spot, as expected. Apparently, Richard was later kicked out of the house as well. Richard felt that he was in danger. Despite Dana's warnings, he tried to run away. But a mobster working for Dana's father managed to hunt him down just as he was about to leave the state. He got sent away to a foreign country, where he is forced to work at some kind of coal mine. No one has ever heard from him since. Pretty brutal ending, but he got what he deserved. On the other hand, after the creepy stalker dude was out of the picture, Dana fully recovered from her injury and was able to get back to work. She happily got married to her fiancé. They had a beautiful wedding. Richard's mistake was that he mistook his father's authority as his own. After he got disowned, he was forced to face reality, that he was a nobody without his father. So, how did you like it? It's pretty surprising that someone could be so delusional. I really don't want to become someone like that.